and welcome to my channel. Today I have this fox in graphite for you. I finally have him finished and we'll be doing a time lapse of him. He was done all in the Derwent Graphite Pencil set. Of course I have the 24 pack. I purchased these just for this demonstration and I hope you enjoy the time lapse and I will see you up next. In this demonstration I'd like to show you how I did with the Derwent pencil set. I had the 24, but I believe it comes in 12, 8, and packs of 4. If you're interested in learning how to do this bokeh blurred background, I have another video on that shows you step by step, and I'll place a card up in the right hand corner. If you click on that, you can see that video. Now to the eye. I'm a pretty heavy-handed drawer. When it comes to dark, I like my darks really dark, and since I was just using the graphite, graphite tends to have a shine. It's nothing to do with these pencils. All graphite pencils tend to have a shine to them, so you can see that in the pupil of his eye, the light reflecting on that. Usually to get my darks dark, I will cheat and use like a black colored pencil or a charcoal pencil for just those really dark spots to try to get away from that graphite shine. I did order a set of Mars Lumograph black pencils, and I have heard that those are actually really good for limiting that shine, so I'll have to try that in a future video. Now when you're drawing fur, you want to make sure that you keep everything in the same direction. Watch your reference photo. You don't have to get every piece of hair exact, but you do need it going in the right direction. Here you might see me a couple times using an X-Acto knife, and I'm just kind of trying to score the paper to save, make some little white hairs. Kind of indents the paper so I can go over that and the white will show through. Here again I went quite dark. These pencils laid down really smooth, easy to blend. I was pretty happy with them. I did feel limited with, the darkest it will go is what the 9B would do, and sometimes I was actually pushing and burnishing the paper to get that dark. But I loved having all the assortment of pencils. I was surprised at how much I used some of the H pencils. I normally only use like a 2H, but I really did in this fur. I was able to get, I believe, more texture just by using the different variety of pencils that I normally don't have. And here, doing the fur, I'm just going layer by layer. I start out light, and then I build up my values. Once you go too dark, it makes it really hard to come back from that. Although on the background, with these pencils, they blended so easily. I was actually able to go directly to the paper with an 8B and a 9B. Usually I would keep it completely with graphite powder, but as you can see here, it blended out beautifully. I didn't have one pencil lead break. They kept their point, easy to sharpen, so I was really pleased. I would definitely purchase them again. And the darks, they actually lifted quite well with my kneaded eraser. Here you see me starting to build the layers little by little. I tried to do some lighter layers and let the fur breathe a little bit, so to say. The fur usually comes in clumps. The clumps are kind of all going in the same direction. The contour of the body. Just pay attention. could not get this background dark enough to suit me, so I kept going over it and over it and over it. I kind of been spoiled by cheating with the colored pencil. If you look at the tiger that I did in a previous video, I can put a card up for that as well. That video, I did use the black colored pencil and Mona Lisa odorless spirits to kind of blend it into the paper, and I was able to get really dark darks. I also purchased some charcoal pencils to try out as well. But I think coming up I'll be doing some things in color. I think I need a break from the black and white. If there's anything you would like to learn, feel free to put it in the comments below. Give me some ideas for what you would like to learn in these tutorials. I really enjoyed doing this little guy. He was pretty cool. I've always wanted to draw a fox, and he's the first one I've ever drawn. We're going to be, I'll be putting up a paint along here shortly, probably by the weekend, and it's going to be in acrylic on a canvas. It's going to be for beginner, intermediate. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I'll be posting when that's going to be up and ready, when I have a date and a time set. You might want to subscribe if you enjoy this, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you know when it is posted. I'd hate for you to miss it. I think it'll be fun. I have some other tutorials planned here for the next month as well. I'm getting really excited. I'm going to teach you how to make a value scale, and I'll teach you how to make graphite powder the easy way. And then I have to decide what my next subject's going to be, but I do believe I'm going to switch over to some color. I haven't decided what medium to do it in. I have had a request for a bear, so I'll see what I can find, what I can come up with for a bear. Here again, I'm trying to get my darks really dark. I get kind of carried away with that. I need some practice on grass. I felt like my flowers and my grass looked like spaghetti noodles. Just recently I started putting backgrounds into my work, probably the last 3 years. I need more practice. I kind of felt like I needed something that fox was staring at. He looks interested in something in that direction, so I decided, how about a bumblebee? Put a little bumblebee in there. Not so sure I'm happy with the placement of it, but hey, sometimes you just gotta go with what you're doing. I can be so critical on myself. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is it for this little guy. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We got some good content coming up. I am planting a paint along, so I would love for you to join me. Ring that notifications bell so you make sure that you don't miss any of the uploads. Thank you. Guys, have a great day.